everyone, it's Miriam. Thanks for coming to Organize With Me today. Today I'm doing a fridge organization video. I'm hoping that this organization will help us eat all the food before it goes bad and just save us money. And a few of the things that are in the fridge are just things that I got from either Walmart or the dollar store. And I hope to improve on this as I go along and start implementing more systems, like when I come home from grocery shopping, packaging things for lunches and different things like that, separating things out for snacks. I'm going to start doing that more. So once I kind of get that system down of what I do as soon as I get back from grocery shopping and meal planning, once I really get that down, I'll probably do a meal planning video as well as like an updated fridge tour organization video. Alright, so here's the after shot of our fridge. It's just a very standard fridge that came with our apartment, so nothing special, pretty small as far as fridges go. But we really don't keep that much food in it at a time because we shop once a week and there's just the two of us, so we don't really keep too much in there at once. And we usually shop on the weekend, and it is now Thursday, so it's not completely full. So I'll give y'all a little tour. Alright, so here's the freezer. It's pretty empty right now because we need to go shopping. But we have here just, the built-in ice maker. And here I put in this little bin for the meats. And this is nice to have it in a narrow bin because now I can write on the bags and I can stack them, so that it'll be kind of first in, first out, and put the newest stuff in the front. The newest stuff in the back and the oldest stuff in the front, so that we can eat the oldest items first. And this little tag I have throughout the fridge in different colors. It came with a little scrapbooking kit. I just wrote on it with permanent marker and taped it on. I did try using a dry erase marker on the plastics in the fridge, but I found that if there was the least bit of condensation, it wouldn't really write. And I was already, as soon as I would touch it, I would accidentally touch the writing and it would start to wipe off, so that wasn't really working for me. But anyways, that's the tag where that's from. And that back there is the topper from our wedding cake, and we haven't gotten to our first anniversary yet, so that'll be gone once we get to our first anniversary coming up in November. And so usually there would be a lot more meat and stuff in here, but that's it for right now. And over here we have just some ice packs. This ice pack, and this actually screws into a pitcher that I have, so that you don't have to necessarily put ice in the drinks. This keeps it cold. We don't really use it. I might use it sometime in the future, but I don't really use it that much right now. And it can just work as its own ice pack too if you need to keep something cold. And then I just have, some frozen veggies. And when I have more, I would either maybe put them here in this part of the freezer, or move these ice packs or something to make room. And then I have just a few frozen bananas that we might use for smoothies or to make banana bread or whatever. And then here on this bottom row we just have frozen fruits to use mostly for smoothies. I've got the ones that are already open here on the right, so we can use those first, and then unopened here on the left. So kind of use it from the right side to the left side. And that's all for the freezer. Now for the fridge. Alright, so here is just an overview. So a lot better than before. An overview of the side as well. And alright, so here's the first shelf. I have a few just Jose Cuervo margarita bottles in the back. We rarely drink alcohol at home. We really only take those to friends' houses and stuff, so we're not always reaching for those. So that's why I have those in the back. Then behind these drinks, got eggs. We don't reach for those every day, so I figured it was fine to put them in the back. And the back is the coldest part of the fridge, and I figured it'd be good if we're not eating those up really fast to keep them in the back. And then this is like honey citron tea. It's this Korean sort of sickness remedy. We rarely use that, but you have to keep it refrigerated. So I just have that in the back. And then half and half, again, the back is the coldest part of the fridge, so I keep the half and half in the back to make it last a long time, because I don't really use it that much, and you can't really buy it in very small boxes, so have that in the back. Here in the front, I've got milk, water, orange juice, and this obviously doesn't have anything in it, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it would look like, because we usually do have a pitcher or two, and if I had a second one, I would just put it back there. Usually lemonade or passion iced tea lemonade, like the kind from Starbucks. I found a recipe on Pinterest that makes basically an identical drink, so we make that a lot. And I'll actually go ahead and post the links to my favorite lemonade and passion iced tea recipes that I found on Pinterest. Those are kind of our go-to drinks to make ourselves, and very inexpensive to make instead of buying them in the bottles or buying the tea from Starbucks. And this second shelf, I kind of rearranged the shelf so that I would maximize the vertical space, because I put this wire rack down one level so that I have room for the Jose Cuervo in the back, because they were in the door on the side, but they were taking up a ton of room, and I really wanted to put all the condiments on the side. So the second level, I found these awesome salad holders at Big Lots. It was 2 for about like $3.50, and basically you can see it holds the salad in the bottom, and then the dressing there, and it comes with like a plastic fork, like better than the kind that you would just get in a plasticware bag, but it's still so it's like reusable, and that like locks in there. So these are awesome. I have another one in the back. It doesn't have any salad in it at the moment, but we pretty much always keep 2. We buy the bagged salads, which I'll show you, from like H-E-B or Walmart or wherever, the pre-prepared salads that already have the dressing and everything in them. The reason I buy those is because I'm pretty lazy when it comes to prepping salad, and we really weren't, when we would buy just normal lettuce without it being all pre-prepared with the dressing, we weren't really eating it. We were wasting like half the bag every time, so I decided that I was willing to spend a little more and actually eat everything and have a yummy salad. And we've been on a diet, so we've been trying to eat salad more, and so we always eat half the bag for one of us, and I like to send him to work with my husband, and I was sending him like the bag and a Tupperware and a fork all separately, and it just wasn't working very well. When I get a bag of salad, just split it up into 2 containers, and he can take it to work, or we can eat it at home, and as soon as one is done, we can just go ahead and split up another bag of salad. So that's awesome. So I think those are gonna work out really great. And then here to the right we have snacks, so yogurt, and then there's only a little bit of grapes, but when I buy grapes in large packages, and when I start separating them as soon as I get home into little snack size bags, so I can send them to work with my husband or whatever. So here to the right are lunch meats and different types of cheeses. So right now I have in there a little bit of Velveeta that I used for mac and cheese, Mexican cheese mix, some cheddar slices, and then there's some turkey there on the bottom. So pretty minimal. I don't have to reach into the back to get stuff except for this, and then I can just, you know, pull one out and get to the other one. And so I can pull these bins out and not have to like try to get something that's way back here. So that I think is going to work well as also. And then here on the bottom shelf I've got these Tupperware that stack. I've decided that I'm only going to use Tupperware that stacks from now on, because that I think is going to save me the most space. or Tupperware that matches as well, so it looks uniform. So I have like 4 or 5 of these, and I'm okay with getting other types of Tupperware as long as they stack. I have some really nice Tupperware that like clips in, but none of it really stacks on top of each other, which I don't like. So, but I have several of these. These stack, and they're just nice and uniform. And so I don't have too much leftovers right now, but I'm starting to write what's on it, what's inside it with a dry erase marker, and that's working okay because I'm not reaching for it too many times like I am the bins that are sitting in here all the time. So just the what's in it and then the date. If I didn't remember on all these what the date was. It's been in the last, like, week or a few days, but so that is, I think, gonna work well. And then this space is just gonna be for leftovers. So I'll have the oldest leftovers in the front and then newer leftovers in the back, so that we eat whatever's oldest first. And then over here I've got thawed meat, so meats that I have thought I need to cook up. Right now I have a bunch of turkey I need to go ahead and cook, and then some chicken thighs. And then here in the back are just, I don't have this labeled because I can't see it from the front, but it is just chicken broth and some tomato paste and some sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm calling that sort of my like ingredients bin, so things that I would use to cook something I wouldn't really use on their own. So that is that. So that's everything in the main part of the fridge. Now I'll take you inside these little chiller drawers. So the left one are the packaged salads. Right now we've got Caesar, Southwest, and barbecue ranch. And then here on the right, I put in these little, they don't fit perfectly. I'll probably go and get some smaller ones. They fit okay. These Dollar Tree little bins, just to keep these things separated. I've got some carrots and half a red onion, an orange, some avocados and tomatoes, just a few random veggie things. And hopefully this will keep working. I don't usually have a ton of fresh vegetables in here at any one time. Usually I just buy what I need for a certain recipe, so I think it should work okay. And then, if I have a lot of fruit, I'll probably put it in another bin and then put it on this shelf in the back or something like that. We'll see. So now I'm going to move over to the door, starting at the top. So here, don't have any butter in there right now, but when I get some, I also need to buy a butter dish, put it in there. And then I've got, we are really into this Fit and Active string cheese right now. It's got a lot of protein and stuff in it, and it's really pretty low calorie, so we've been eating a lot of those as snacks, and this way they're right on the door, easy to grab, because we did have them in the bag that they came in. We just rip it open and put it back in the fridge, and they were falling all over the place, and it was just not working, so now they're here. And here is the different lime juices and lemon juices. There's a few different things of lime, but I'm trying to use them up slowly but surely, and then I'll be able to throw out the extra ones and I'll have more space. And I'll just pretty much stick to buying these because they're the best deal. And I use lemon juice to make my own lemonade all the time, so always got to have a bottle of that in there. And then here on the bottom we have just different condiments. Sour cream, salsa. This barbecue sauce is upside down because it's almost gone. I'm trying to get it to sort of drain to the bottom. Mayonnaise, my husband eats all the time. Got some ketchup, pickles, minced garlic, and strawberry preserves, and some salad dressing. So that is everything in the fridge and how I've kind of gotten it organized so far. So thank you so much for watching this little tour. Thanks so much for watching today. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any tips for me of how you think I could do it better, or just if you have any thoughts at all, and I would have loved to hear them. And if you have a fridge organization video that I haven't seen, I've watched a lot, but if you have one I haven't seen, I'd love to watch it. If you're not already subscribed to this channel and you'd like to see more weekly videos, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.